everyone and welcome. My name is Dora and today I want to repress and franken this 6-pan palette here. It's XX Revolution Sugar Baby, and I already decided a while ago that I wanted to declutter it, but I do want to save some of the shadows in here. There are 3 shadows in here that I would like to repress because they are beautiful and they work really well. These 2 mattes and then also this shimmer shadow here. I would like to hold on to these 3, so I'm just gonna repress them into round magnetic pans. And then this shadow here, I think I'm going to discard it. Can you see how it really doesn't look like much? There should be some payoff, but there really isn't. And it's more of a topper shadow. And then I don't know if you can see that here, but there are some green glitters in here, specks of green glitter. The idea of that is so beautiful, and like with the light, you know, the angle that I'm looking at this here, it really looks so pretty. But the way they show up on my skin is just like these dark specks, and to be honest, on my eyes that just looks like mascara fallout, so I'm not into that. Plus I think it's just gone off, so this is a discard. And then with these other 2 shimmers here, they're both a little bit prone to hard pan. I'm gonna swatch both of them as best as I can. Oh yeah, something still comes off. Of course, they work really well now. I've been really having trouble applying them as they are, so I would like to franken them. And with both of those shadows, I'm thinking to use 2 shadows from this Catrice palette here. This is the limited edition Tropic Exotic eyeshadow palette in C01 Tropic Escape. As you can see, I've already taken out shadows here to franken other shadows with them. They're currently in my singles collection, but there are still these 2 shimmers here. So I'm thinking the lighter purple, this one up here, I think that could look nice with the brown shimmer. So this shadow here. This is a really emollient formula. Okay, it's totally overpowering the other one, but let me just clean that off and show you what I'm thinking could turn into something really quite beautiful and warm toned, but also ethereal. That's my goal with this, I guess. And here's the original next to it. So yeah, the mix of this one and this one here turns into this. And as for the pink one, I want to combine that with the rose gold shimmer here. So, okay, here's the original. Let's put the other one next to it. Yeah, so these 2 combined, and I'm gonna try that over here. I just swatched the wrong shadow here, so never mind. Okay, this one, rose gold, and then the pink on top. It's really quite waxy almost. But yeah, I'm excited to see how that's gonna work out. I have got a little bowl here that I'm gonna use to mix the pigment in. And then I've also got some surgical spirit here, or rubbing alcohol, and I've just got that in this pipette bottle here. It used to be a, what was it? Acacia. It was some kind of serum. So this is in here now, and then I've got my tools. I can't get this glitter off anymore, never mind. The important part is clean. And then I've got this silicone type of spatula here. This is gonna be my friend for trying to get this all out and into the magnetic pan. I've got those out and ready. So let's get going. I'm gonna move that to the side, and I'm gonna start by putting the pink matte shadow in here. There are still some chunks in here, but I'm not too worried because I'm not frankening at this point, and the alcohol is going to break that down. And yeah, so I'm going to pour some of that in. Maybe 1 pipette's worth. nice paste actually, so I think I'm going to go ahead and transfer that into here now. To repress this with a very fine microfiber cloth that I've just had in the wash, but it still looks a bit dirty, and I've just, you know, I always use this for frankening. This is basically my frankening cloth. I'll just put it on a hot wash and then use it again. And it actually creates like a nicer imprint than if I use kitchen roll. First shadow. I'll pop that to the side and then do everything at the end. Okay, next up is the purple one. I'm not going to clean this up in between. I do not care enough to keep it all separate. I think it's fine. Say, slow down. The pads in here are very shallow. How much is in there? 1.1 grams. The second shadow. Okay, let's do that shimmery repress now. So this one here in the corner, I'll try to get it all in here. Repress. Okay, let's do some frankening. Right, I'm gonna use all of this obviously, but I think I'm gonna hold off using the entire Catrice shadow. Almost matches my nail polish. Also love how I did a mani today and then I deep cleaned my fridge, and yeah, never mind. If you compare the pan sizes to the Catrice, they are so deep, these ones, in comparison to the XX Revolution. Maybe 1 or 2 millimeters deeper. I'm only gonna use half of it, I think. Okay, probably best that I don't put any more of the Catrice in there. I'm going to introduce the alcohol now, and hopefully that's going to help to franken everything a little bit more. Blend it together better. Okay, I think, fingers crossed, this may have worked. I think I'm going to press it now and then try to add the rest of it in, because I don't want it to overspill. The first franken, and let's do the next one and final one. So here's how much I've used, just a little bit less than half. So this was what I had franken on my hand as a swatch. Yeah, very similar. Okay, I'll go with it. Final shadow. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep this in here and recycle this. Where I recycle my makeup, you don't have to empty anything, so yeah, I think I'll leave it right there. And then I'm gonna pop everything into the palette and show you the end result. I also went ahead and labeled these shadows. They don't have shade names, it's just 1 to 6. Same with the Catrice, it's just 1 to 9, so I'm not gonna bother. It's fine, I've got a video. If I need to remember what I actually did, I can just refer to the video. This one's probably my favorite, these two. And yeah, well, actually this one could be exciting as well. I think I might pull some of these into my Build Your Own palette later in the year. I've already decided what I want to put into my BYOP for my 30-day makeup bag challenge. Maybe the video's already up. If so, I'm going to link it for you down below. But yeah, so it might not necessarily feature in there unless I make some changes, but who knows? Who knows at this point? I'm so happy I've got this one to declutter now. And yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on to this one and franken a little bit more with it. Just so you know what's still to come. I think I still want to franken this. I've already taken out 2 shadows. They were both sort of purple mauve. They didn't really quite work for me. Quite prone to hard pan. And I believe I frankened them with the Constellation palette, yeah, in my previous video. But I'd like to do something with the rest of them. Something I noticed though, look at these 3 shadows here. Do you notice anything about them? To me, they really look like color correctors. Like a color correcting palette. And I've swatched them together. All 3 of them actually, you know, turn into like a really nice face powder. Really not too dissimilar from this type of shade. So I think there's lots that I can do here. And in combination with this, I also want to give you an update on how the Creative Revolution, what is it? Forever Limitless Nude Rain is looking like. I've done so much frankening with this already, and I think it would be really satisfying to get this one out eventually as well. And that's really all of the palettes I've got left. There were others that I wanted to declutter and pass on, so I think that's going to still happen. Yeah, I've got someone in mind. If they don't want them all, then that's fine. I can, you know, do some more repressing and decluttering. No, frankening. There were also 2 palettes, 2 Revolution New Neutral palettes, the Romance palette and the Passion palette. The Passion was my oldest palette. I think it's on par with the Urban Decay Prince palette that I depotted in my previous franken repress video. I have saved the shadows that I wanted to hold on to. They are all in here now. Some of them have cracked. Uh-oh. One isn't here because I have added that into my new BYOP, even though I haven't touched it yet. And then I did like one messy franken. But yeah, you can see here the specks in there because I did it on paper. Compared to these 2 here, how much smoother that is by using the mixing bowl. I think, fingers crossed, using this to press the shadow down with might prevent the cracking. And I didn't use as much alcohol in there either this time around. So yeah, fingers crossed. The remaining shadows, that's what I did here. 36 shadows in total, went down to 24 shadows, 23. And then this one is all the discards. I'm gonna swatch that for you. All the discards, including the pressed glitters, in one shadow here. And this is what it looks like. Yeah, okay. I may or may not hold on to it. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I really, really appreciate you. I'm excited about more content coming. Maybe something slightly different. I've got 2 things planned. Of course, one of them is going to involve clothing. I've been teasing that for over a year now, and I never got around to it, so that's still to come. And then another one, more sort of declutter stuff. Yeah. And of course, my 30-day makeup bag challenge, which I'm very excited about. Thank you so much for watching again. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I also hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.